Hello guys, my name is Clermont. Okay, so yeah, last episode I was supposed to build the dark oak tree farm, but I didn't. I had a lot to do. I'm still in creative, building the bulk storage, so planning. I have spent so long working on the bulk storage, but yeah, I will basically show more progress about the bulk storage and then build the dark oak tree farm in this episode at least. Okay, so let's get to the video. Okay, so for the bulk storage I have this design, but it's really wow, it's really big. So I have made many changes, so it already works. So it is already faster. So if I test with one shulker, it's faster. So let's say I throw like this shulker. Oh, I have to make the chest. Okay, so so I came up with this system. Okay, so the system already does what I want. So if I throw like a shulker that is full, then it will detect that it's full and then break it and send it through in this chest. So you break it through this chest. So all the full ones got here. If it's not full, it will be from here. Well, all the items will be dispensed. And if it is full but from with different items, then it will be dispensed here and all the items will go there. Okay, so the idea is that this system has to be faster than if I throw like two shulkers. Well, yeah, let's test it with one shulker and then we will test it with multiple shulkers, because it is faster with one shulker, but it's not faster with multiple shulkers. So yeah, let's do the test. So I will freeze the game and I will throw a shulker here. So it has to be faster than dispensing all the items and then throwing them, because I have to dispense them and then shulker load it in each of the modules. And this will fill the shulkers completely. But that is going to take time. So see, tick on freeze. Now I know that for a fact that this is faster. Like this is a lot faster. Let's see. This is already loading. And the minecarts are removing all, testing one by one all the items that they have here. It's going one. So each time they test, they will remove items. If they have an excess of items, then they will get either here or here. If there are two different, at least two or more, then I will dispense two cheers. So we have this system that dispenses the cheers. Depending on how many cheers there are, then the system will send the shulker to a different place. So yeah, this has to finish checking all the chests, and it's going for here. So the items here have to be dispensed and then checked. It's in the last one. So the moment it runs out, then it breaks the shulker. So it breaks the shulker and then it gets here. So as you can see, it already reached here, while this one is still loading. So this is still, like, look, this already finished sorting the shulker, but this is taking too long. Okay, yeah, it filled, and until now, so this system is faster with one shulker. Now the the problem is when I use multiple shulkers. So yeah, let's throw. I will throw 4 shulkers here. Oh, I have to freeze the game. I'll throw 4 shulkers here and 4 shulkers here, and then unfreeze the game. Now, there is a problem with doing it like this. So basically, the way this system works right now is that I basically get all the items and then I constantly get them here. So as you can see, they are being sorted. So the items are being sorted here. So the items were here and then they start being sorted here. So as you can see, I sort them here. And I locked this hopper because if I didn't lock this hopper, then this item will get here and then it will test like the same filter multiple times. So basically the popcorn fruits would get here and then it will be checked again and checked again and checked again. Then I won't be able to check all the all the filters that I want to check. The problem with blocking it is that it means that it is slower. It becomes slower the more chokers you have, because basically each time I have to wait until all these filters get into this place. So, and that takes like 54 seconds. That's why I have a delay here. So the delay I'm using is I'm basically checking with 54 items. So basically this system locks this when there are 54 items. So the max amount of items that each chest can have is 54 items, as you can see. So it's a full chest. So if 54 items get, I have to wait until all the filters get in place. At least that's how the current system works. But I really don't need to do that. So yeah, this means that it will become slower, because this basically all the advantage of time that I get is lost the moment that this system locks the hopper for all this time. So yeah, okay, one shulker already broke here, and this is already in the, so yeah, this is the fastest. So yeah, it has still 3 and I already got one shulker here, which is good. So this already sorted one shulker. So now I have to wait until this ends. So yeah, and now it is locked, as you can see. The system is locked. It can check for more shulkers because I am waiting for all the filters to reach. And they already got. Okay, they already got, and the system starts again. And as you can see, this already changed of shulker. So I won some time, but I already lost it because it already goes by 2 shulkers. It has checked 2 shulkers, and I am at least already starting like the first checks, which it already goes very fast. And I also checked, I tried to make this faster, like make the clock faster, but the problem is that hoppers can, basically hoppers have a cooldown of like 8 ticks of redstone. I have to check how many, I think it's 8 ticks. So maybe I can check the times, because at the moment I'm basically sending like a minecart every 8 ticks. So yeah, I'm waiting for 8 ticks until the next minecart, and that's pretty much the speed at which hoppers can get items. So as you can see, it gets all the items and only gets the stone here. Here goes 2, and this is already, oh, I think I'm winning. Maybe, I don't know. It's already in the 3rd shulker, and this is still waiting for the filters to get here. So it already got 2. So it went to the 2nd. So it's faster than 2 shulkers already. Now he starts checking the 3rd, while this has already been dispensed item to the 3rd one. Okay, we are in the last shulker, and this one already is in the last one. Yeah, I already lost all the advantage of time that I had. But how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm probably going to lose. No, my system. So yeah, basically the bottleneck in this moment is the filters. Now I thought about another way where this won't be a problem. That's changing. Well, there are many ways that I can think of. I have it something like this. So I lock this, so the items reach here. Something like this. But I think this won't work, because I think it's the same problem. Because the more chokers I have, that like this won't work. But I think the best way and the easiest way, I think right now, the problem is how I'm going to get this signal. So basically have like 2 chests So we had fault filters like this. So we have the 54 filters, and we have another chest, and this other chest also have the 5 items. So the two have 54 items. Now the hopper minecart is going to remove items from here. Well, I think it's only one set of items. So then the hopper minecart goes here. And when it removes them, then instead of refreshing the items here, then I'm filling the items here. So that means that this will have the 54 items and this won't. So then what I do is, instead of changing the chests, the items in the chest, what I do is change the minecart. So I have something like that changes the track. So then the hopper minecart first goes here, removes the items from here. So if they were here, removes them. Then the items get filled here. Then I go here in the next cycle, and the same way around. So we got them here, then he goes here, then he goes here, then here, then here, and here, and so on. But I have to change everything here. So we finally have the prototype finished. So this already works. So yeah, I basically optimize it as best as possible. I remove all the copper golems. I'm sad about that because I wanted to make like the system using copper golems, because it's the copper bank. The copper golems are the ones that are making the system, but yeah, the copper golems are too slow for my test. So yeah, like I had said, I changed this by using 2 chests. So now first they remove items from this they remove items from the other one. They remove items from here, and then the items get filled here. So I changed where the copper minecart goes. So the copper minecart can go either in this track or this track, and this copper bulb is the one that controls, like, either it goes this way or this way. So if this is turned off, then the hopper minecart will go this side. And then I turn off the clock. So basically I just turn off how the clock goes. And then the rest is just activating the stuff at the order that I need. So this logic controls the retrieval system that is here. So as you can see here, I found a match, which is stone. Then I have to remove those items and then return it to the shulker. So I think we can see it. I think it's already finished. Oh, it's finished. Now you can see the hopper minecart removed the items. They throw the items here, and then a hopper minecart goes here, picks the items. Then these guys are locked, so the items go there, and the shulker gets broken, and it fell here. But yeah, that's how the system is working, and this already works. Like, I tested it with a lot of shulkers, and it can still fail. Fails, but it isn't something that is easy to fix. But it doesn't have to do with the system itself. Like, the system is reliable, like, I don't know, like 90% of the time, 98. Like, most times I think it has to do with how I turn off this clock, because I have to turn off the minecarts. Like before, what I did was lock this hopper. So I would lock this, which wouldn't take shulkers. The problem with that is that basically it will keep dispensing a lot of hopper minecarts after it has already taken all the items. That means I can't start a new shulker because I have to wait until all the minecarts have returned, and that's a problem. So I couldn't do it like that. So what I did was turn off this clock. The problem is that when I activate it, I think there's a small chance that I will activate like 2 hoppers in a row. So like, basically 2 hoppers will be thrown too fast, and if they are too fast, then the system that is the one that basically the hopper goes here and the hopper minecart goes in this chest. Let's go. Let's freeze the game. So we have a hopper minecart. Now, if we do a small... Oh, I'm not moving it. Okay, I pushed it. So now, what happens is something like this. So the hopper minecart goes here. So then it will break into this. So it will get loaded by this hopper. So the minecart goes here and the items go here. The problem is that if two goes in a row, then it's possible that this hopper can't keep up with the pace of the minecarts. And then it will dispense, then one of the minecarts may go here in this side. So if one of the minecarts go here, then it receives the stone. So it can receive the stone. So basically one of the hopper minecart will be here, and then it will receive the stone here. So that means it will send 2 cheers. And 2 cheers is when there are multiple items. And it didn't do it because I didn't have the cheers here. Oh no, it's because this clock is activated. So yeah, that will send 2 cheers into the system, into here, and that will give a mistake, and that's a problem. So this is the logic. This logic also activates this clock. So this clock is what returns the cheers to its rightful place. So we'll get 1 cheer here and 1 cheer here. So yeah, and basically everything else, like these guys and these water streams, are just for controlling here. Like this, what this does is lock the system. So this locks the system, this locks the system, and this locks the system. Because I can't activate like 2 shulkers in a row. I have to wait until all the filters return. And when all the filters return, then I can send the next shulker to be sorted. So that's how this system works. And it's a lot faster than a regular unloader. Okay, let's make a test. We compare to like just unloading the items and dispensing them. So let's give this a head start. This is like simulating, like I dispense the items and then load them in a shulker. I get it to filters. So this has a head start. Okay. So now I will throw a shulker here. So then it will filter everything and then reach this system. Okay. Now let's sprint the game so that it's faster. To see what is faster. Let's get 10 minutes. Now this got a head start. So we are removing the items slowly and slowly. Then we can check if there are mistakes. So the stone already got there is a match with the filters. So it's the first match is stone. And it got removed and sorted. So already the shulker here got sorted, and this guy is still dispensing all the items, as you can see. So it's more than 3 times as fast. Oh, it hasn't finished the sprint. So yeah, you can see how fast it is compared. So we can probably sort another shulker before this one finishes. Let's throw it. Here. Okay, let's sprint. So this guy is removing items. I hate how most to play. Okay. Little testing. Did I remove the shulker here? Yeah, let's remove this. Okay, it's going. And the shulker already reached here. And before this guy stopped. So yeah, as you saw, this guy got a head start, and still 2 shulkers got sorted before this guy got here. So this is the fastest. This is a lot faster, even though it's a lot bulkier and a lot more complicated. And I struggled so much to do it. So this basically, I already deleted all the filters. I removed most of the filters that I had, because currently for bulk storage I only have like these items. So, well, I don't have all these items because I don't have a lot of blocks of emerald or grass blocks, but I do have a wool farm. I have a lot of netherrack, iron, string, spruce planks, because I have the dirt farm that gives me a lot of spruce logs. So yeah, I need like a bulk storage for redstone, for stone, for cobblestone. But I really don't need something like basalt, because I don't have a basalt farm, or ice, or prismarine, because I don't have a prismarine farm. But I want to make like eventually have like a farm for almost all of these items. But I am not sure if I will do all of this, because like fences, like I know that now we can make it automatically with the crafter, but I don't know if I will ever get a lot of fences for this to be worth it. But it's possible. Like we could make like a factory for wood related items. So yeah, I now have to, I basically have everything that I need. I just have to connect the water streams with this and lock the hoppers, and that's going to be a pain. Locking hoppers is going to be annoying. I can lock almost all of the hoppers. Oh, this was the system with copper golems. This is the system. I love this. And it took me so long to make it. But yeah, I have all the system, and I also wrote, because these are flip-flops. Like these are behaving like flip-flops, so I have to make sure like when this is activated. Like I know that when there are no chokers, this should be 0. Then when this is the signal that sends the choker, okay? So yeah, let's say I will get a choker here, and this sends a pulse. So it turns off this, and this leave it. Then the choker gets broken, and that's when I get another signal, which activates the hopper minecarts. And then we get a signal, but now we get it from here. So this signal tells me, okay dude, we finished sorting, so please reset this. So this resets to the initial state. So that's important, because there is a initial state, then another state, another state, another state, but there is a default state. So I have to make sure that all these flip-flops go to the default state, or else I will have a mistake. So yeah, I think it works, at least. Okay, but yeah, that's the box storage, and I have to start designing the copper bank. But I could start making the redstone. Like I can start building this in my Word, and then start building this. But before I do this, I need a dark oak farm. And I need the tunnel bore, I think, because of the tuff. Because the tuff is going to be the most annoying part. The copper, I need to destroy the trial chamber. And for redstone, I think I'm fine with redstone. And shulkers. But yeah, this system, I really like this. The glue is so cool. I also need a lot of, I don't know if I'm going to do it with iron. Maybe I can do it with grey concrete. The problem is that grey concrete is too dark. Like imagine all my redstone with grey concrete. Or white concrete. I have the concrete farm, so yeah. Yeah, I think that to finish this episode I will make the dark oak farm. I think the dark oak farm is easy to make, so yeah. Okay. So I haven't gotten this word in such a long time until yesterday, where I built the Dark Oak farm finally. I think my sound is lower. So yeah, I'm sorting the stuff that I use for the Dark Oak farm. I think I turned on the bamboo farm and the shulker farm. I have to get shulkers because I'm running out of shulkers. Well, I'm not running out of shulkers, I have excess of shulkers. But I have been being overkill with how much shulkers I put in shulker loaders. Like the wolfhorn has like, I think the like 2 dolces of shulker shells. And yeah, so yeah, this farm is, let's check here, Dustless Dark Oak Tree Farm by ShaydeeJay. So it gives like 21 to 36. Oh, I think it's 21k, 21,000 blocks per hour. Well, items per hour. Because this gives sticks and apples if it's dark oak. If it's pale oak, of course it won't give that. But yeah, they didn't test it with pale oak because this was made in a longer version. But that's why does minecart sound. I don't understand why minecart are so noisy. Okay, so yeah, we have this farm. It's pretty a simple design. You basically come here. Well, I changed it so that it's more convenient for me. So I added this module that auto crafts bone blocks into bone meal. So what it does is it basically refills all the bone meal. So I put a lot of bone blocks. I have a lot of shulkers of bone blocks. So yeah, basically, oh, we got all of these bone blocks. So they should run for a really long time. And like at the moment I have used it and it has used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shulkers, and it's included this and this and this. So 6 of these shulkers don't count because they haven't been used by a farm. And yeah, and I added auto crafters for the shulker boxes. So yeah, I basically have, oh, there's no wood. Are you kidding me? I don't have the wood. Oh, this is crafted into chests. Well, I can use the dark oak. Oh, maybe not use so much because I need dark oak for the farm. But I will AFK for a long time in this farm, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, this automatically crafts. I wanted to do it like get the dark oak from here and get it there, but I would have to use a filter and that was going to be annoying. So basically the farm has the original design has only dark oak here. So what it does is like basically it has like this filter that automatically dispenses these saplings toward the player. So the player sits here, so the player grabs it when he is here. So what I did different is that I added the pale oak sapling so that it works with pale oak as well. So if I am using pale oak, it will give me items up there. And then it has like 3 torches for 3 filters for dark oak, and I put 3 filters for pale oak because we needed that. Then there's one for apples and one for sticks. And I haven't gotten all that much sticks. I also light up everything. So I tried to keep like a wide level because I haven't changed since I used to build there, and there everything there was almost spawn proof. So I started spawn proofing all over here because I found that when I AFK there, I found a lot of creepers and stuff. So yeah, we have dark oak and pale oak. I basically got all the shulkers from here and put it in this first one. So I would have like something here, but I move it or so these are chunk. I added the shulker loaders. This is basically the same shulker loader that I have in the mangrove tree farm, which is this one. So it's basically the same as this one. But yeah, this is basically the dark oak tree farm and it's pretty good. Well, I think it's pretty good. I don't know. There are probably better designs, but this is very simple. You basically just wrap the saplings or either of the saplings. You get in the minecart and you silence the farm because it's too noisy. And then you basically just auto click. It crafts the tree and then it blows up. So it basically has three TNT dupers, one that goes from here and one that goes through up there. So as you can see, it isn't lossless. Some items get destroyed. So yeah, there are probably better designs than this one, but yeah, this is pretty good. Enough for my needs at least. Then these saplings, you can see they get dispensed here and then they reach a player from here. And if you see my saplings, they are replenishing 49, 47, 48. And I can use payload saplings as well. It uses an ancient debris, but I had ancient debris, but probably I can use a copper grate, a waterlogged copper grate. I don't think there's a problem with using a copper, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty good. You can see how much you get. So let's see from payload. You're basically getting a constant stream of almost hopper speed, I think. Like I never see it stop. And the second one is also beating field, and the third one doesn't feel as fast, but it sometimes feels. And then you have the apples. The apples are really slow. But yeah, I have to run it with, what's the name? Oh, shulker load to load in my storage system. But yeah, this is the Dark Oak farm. It's pretty simple and it's pretty good. Like, please go check the creator if you guys like this farm. He has like a version where it has like two of these modules. Like, you will place a minecart saplings here, and then have another module where you place a sapling, so you get more. That's why it says like 21 to 36 thousand blocks items per hour. So basically, you would get in a minecart and then get into this next module and then place more saplings. But for me, this is enough because I don't mind like AFKing for the night. I also used a great concrete. Like I usually use iron blocks. In this one I used stone bricks, and then I used iron blocks in many of the farms that I have. Like this one. Also, I haven't checked how much iron we have. Oof. Yeah, we have a lot of iron. Because I'm trying to save iron because I want to make like the box storage, but I'm not sure. So okay, so yeah, I finally changed the design of the box storage and now it's like this. So now each slice has two chests, so this will be like, I don't know, redstone and maybe glass or something like that. So this is one slice and what this is one slice. So that now means that we have something like this, as you can see. We have 20 chests here and 20 chests here and all locked. So we had to crank more redstone, so we have 2 filters now, 2 filters here, 2 filters here. Everything is more crammed. The water streams I changed. I basically changed many stuff like this. Before I used to remove the items here with a hopper minecart, but now they are dispensed in a water stream. So now everything that I need is connecting, like all the water streams, all the signals like these ones. So this, what this does is reset this copper bulb. And yeah, I basically managed to get like 4, because before I needed like, I think like 10 of this. So because I need 150, 60. So what I did was basically I crammed this before I had like a space and a rose bush here, and then this would go start here. But by removing that, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and before I had 8. And now it's 10, but it's 20 filters, so 20 different items. We have 20 like stone and 20 for cobblestone. So that means that in here there are 40, in here there are 40, 40, and 40. So we have 160. So yeah, that's the advantage. And here is for like everything that I don't care to be sorted in place. Like maybe I get a lot of, I don't know, useless stuff that I don't care if it's sorted or not. And we can still lock the hoppers using this. I'm using redstone blocks to lock the hoppers. And I still have to finish this, but yeah, we have advanced a lot. So basically from here I would get to the copper bank. So like I would go here or here, and I have to do it like up here because I have filters here. And then we'll have like a cool bolt, like a redstone door. And I also already have like the shulker sorter here, the final design. I have to make some changes still, but yeah, I think we have advanced a lot. But yeah, I'm almost close to starting building the bulk storage. But yeah, this episode was all about planning the bulk storage, and well, we finally did the dark oak farm. So I think in the next episode I will either do like, I think I will do a slime farm. And maybe I will start the tunnel bore, because I need a tunnel bore to get tough, because I'm already done with mining for tough, because I will need a lot of tough, as you can see. Oak is not a problem because I can make a, oh, I have to make another tree farm. Oh damn. Yeah, I think I will make so before I build the box storage I need tunnel bore, universal tree farm, and I think that's all, right? I think that would be all that I need. So yeah, that would be all. Thanks for watching. Bye.